What is happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about that Sean Strickland versus Jared Cannonier fight. I thought that fight was a banger, man. That was a good fight. Sean Strickland showed something in that fight. You know what he showed? He showed that it's not over for him. He's just coming off that brutal knockout at the hands of Pereira. Hey, Pereira can knock anybody out. No shame in that. And I still think that fight's winnable for Sean Strickland, to be honest. But Strickland in this fight showed that he could go toe-to-toe, once again, with an absolute tank and beast. Jared Cannonier can crack. That guy can knock anybody out. Did anybody see Sean Strickland taking many steps backwards or shying away from a slugfest with Jared Cannonier? No, Sean Strickland pretty much came forward, stood in the center of that cage, and went toe-to-toe with Jared Cannonier. That's impressive, man. Going over what went well for each guy, going back to Strickland, I think Sean Strickland has a good chin, but what helps him out is that he rolls with shots just before impact. So sometimes they look like they land a lot cleaner than they do because his head is snapping or moving with the punch, but he's actually taking a lot of pop and power out of the shots by rolling with them. Another thing Sean Strickland does phenomenally well is pump a jab in your face the whole damn fight. He's got such a freaking fluid, awesome, nice jab. It's annoying, it's stinging, it constantly makes you think, doesn't give you time to breathe, just in your face, popping that jab. And then behind that jab comes the cross. When Sean Strickland throws combinations, the 1-2-3, jab, cross, hook, it works for him. Sometimes he throws a 1-2-3-4. He's got these like wide looping hooks that are sneaky. They go around your guard. They look slow, but I think those hooks are a lot quicker than they look. His main weapon, the jab, was definitely giving Jared Cannonier issues. You can use the jab offensively and defensively. Sometimes if you have a bull in front of you with a lot of power and you want to slow them down, you keep them at distance and you stick that jab in their face constantly. It breaks up their flow, stops their forward movement. I mean, yeah, it's unlikely to knock somebody out with a jab, but the cumulative damage over the course of the fight really pays off. So let's say you have a scale of 1 to 100. A power punch is like a 90. Knockout punch. A jab is like a 5. One jab's not going to do much. You'll land 20 jabs on somebody's face. That's the equivalent of 100 points. Over time, you will bust somebody's face up. You will wear on them, and the damage accumulates. It's like eating an elephant one bite at a time. Some guys just don't have the patience or the discipline to lighten up on their shots, and they want to just throw power punches the whole fight. But man, when somebody has a great jab and they set things up and they keep working it over the course of a fight, it's a beautiful thing to see. It's so effective. Israel Adesanya has a great jab. Calvin Kattar has a great jab. Max Holloway has a great jab. There's a few guys out there that really know how to work that jab, man. Strickland is one of them. So yeah, Strickland's jab, his combinations, not shying away from Jared Cannonier, standing his ground. Strickland's a big guy too, like he certainly has power. So that made Jared Cannonier cautious as well, even though he could take a huge punch. What Jared was doing well is the use of the low kicks. Sean was checking some of those, but man, Jared is made of iron. That guy hits you with anything. Even if you block it or check it, it's going to hurt. And it gives you something to think about. So great work by Jared Cannonier with the low kicks. Obviously, Jared Cannonier's power is problematic. All it takes is one shot with that guy. Jared's forward pressure was good. He did a good job of circumventing Sean Strickland's jab, getting under it, closing the distance. Sometimes he would eat one to try to land a big shot. What would have worked better for Jared Cannonier is combinations. It seemed like he was loading up a little bit, throwing one shot at a time. And I think it would have suited him better to throw more combinations, because sometimes it's the second or third punch that lands to get your opponent out of there. This one was pretty much a striking slugfest, almost like a bull versus matador, with Sean Strickland being the matador. but not really because Strickland was coming forward as well. This is like a weaker bull versus a stronger bull. I think Sean did really good, man. He feels like he got robbed. I think I gave the fight to Jared Cannonier. That's who I thought won. And it was based off of the power shots, the bigger shots that landed. But I don't know. I have to look at the numbers. Great fun fight. Both of those guys, two animals. I really like Jared Cannonier's humility. He doesn't think he deserves anything. He actually mentioned a couple of guys ahead of him that deserved the title shot before him. Super commendable and honorable, man. Sean Strickland, for as much as he talks, very respectable after the fight. That's cool to see. Guys, let me know what you thought about that match. Who did you have winning? What did these guys do right or wrong? Would love to read your thoughts. I found it entertaining. Thanks for watching this segment, guys. If you enjoyed it, first time at the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys so much, and I'll catch you all on the next segment. Until then, take care.